With this story here, a 5-year-old boy found dead inside of a suitcase in southern Indiana has been identified, and now 2 suspects have been named in connection with the death. The victim's mother, Dejon Anderson, is wanted for murder. The body of 5-year-old Cairo Jordan was found inside of a suitcase in rural Washington County in April. Police were able to arrest a second suspect, Don Coleman, last week in California. Court records claim fingerprints from both suspects were found on a trash bag inside that suitcase. Right now, a nationwide search is underway for the victim's mother.
We desperately want the public's help in finding her and bringing her to justice. This whole case is all about justice for Cairo. That's the only thing this case has ever been about.
An autopsy concluded the boy died from an electrolyte imbalance, adding there was no obvious signs of trauma. Now tonight, for the first time, we're hearing from family members of Cairo. They said they're heartbroken and hoping for answers. Fox 39's Courtney Spinelli tells us why the family had no idea anything was even wrong until yesterday.
A child who for months was only known as the boy found in a suitcase in rural Indiana now has a name. 5-year-old Cairo Jordan.
It still hasn't really sunken in.
Cairo's paternal grandparents and great-uncles say they only learned he died 1 day ago. The child they call a sweet boy would have turned 6 this week.
I would have wanted to know what kind of person he would have come to be.
Things like whether he would have grown up to play football like his dad did when he was younger. Authorities are still trying to find Cairo's mother, Dejon Anderson, now charged in his murder.
All she had to do was just, let us know, and we would have easily took him.
Family says Cairo's dad fought for joint custody of his son, who leaves behind several siblings.
He lost a child months ago and didn't even know about it.
Cairo's grandparents tell us they also made efforts to stay in touch with the boy's mother and her family.
The next thing I know, she disappeared.
Kimberly Jordan says Anderson moved around a lot, so her leaving wasn't a red flag at first. It was a few years since she brought Cairo around, but they say they had no idea he was in any danger.
For this to happen, it sort of blew your mind because, she seemed like she was a good mother.
Family says they bring that up because Anderson also has another child.
Although she didn't have custody of him, she made sure she fulfilled his every wish.
In a series of posts, Anderson indicated she believed Cairo was possessed. Family wishes anyone seeing these posts would have reached out to offer help.
That could have saved Cairo, that could have saved his mom, could have brought him back to Georgia, could have helped him in whatever way he needed.
As they work to grasp what happened to Cairo, they're grateful for the strangers who never stopped fighting for justice.
We definitely want to thank the people in Indiana who did give him a proper burial. That was so nice of them.
It shows what humanity really is.
Courtney Spinelli, Fox 59 News.
Now, the affidavit in the case details a series of strange social media posts police say Cairo's mother sent about demons, exorcism, and dark magic in the days before he was found. On April 12th, Anderson reached out to an Indianapolis priest, Father Vincent Lampert from the Archdiocese of Indianapolis, on Twitter. Father Lampert is one of dozens of priests who are exorcists in the U.S. As you may know, an exorcist is someone trained to cast out demons. Father Lampert told us it's rare that a child dealing with, quote, demonic possession.
There's no such thing as an emergency exorcism. It really begins with the person having a psychiatric evaluation by a qualified psychologist or psychiatrist, and then having a medical examination by their family doctor.
Father Lampert says when someone contacts him, he encourages them to talk to their pastor and their family doctor.